Welcome back to another episode of the Youth Academy Career here with Wakefield Juniors, where we currently sit 10th in League One after 12 games. This is our squad at the moment. We have Hamdan, Cadillac, Ramos. The squad has changed so much over the last 2 seasons. We've lost so many players that are good on our Youth Academy at the moment. We have a bunch of wingers. We have Short, who might be next up getting promoted. We have Barton, who is close to getting just released, as well as Berger is getting close to being released as well. In fact, Berger is going to go ahead and be released because he's just not good enough. This guy, I'm waiting for him to change to a left midfielder, and if that doesn't boost his overall up to 60 minimum, more than likely gone. We have nobody injured, but the highest rated player is Santos. Oh my lord, he's a +8. He's a +8 already this season. That's absolutely insane. When he comes back from loan off of Burnley, he's going to be the best player in our career. And Cordoba is the best player that is currently at the club. Ricci as well as Hamdan are also there as well. Ricci's only 17. Hamdan's only 16 at 71 overall as well. Ramos, a player that I've been waiting so long to turn 16, finally did turn 16, and he's in the team. But he's not even, I don't even think he's on the starting. He's definitely, oh no, he's right there. Oh, he is on starting 11. Now over to the Youth Academy, which I think Zimbabwe. I think I might have messed up with Zimbabwe. I just signed that dude on accident. I think I messed up with Zimbabwe. I think I might have accidentally just scouted goalkeepers. Alright, let's go. Scouting report. We're over in Zimbabwe. We are kicking things off, trying to find our next prospect. And it's looking like we're getting a bunch of Oh, we actually are getting a bunch of goalkeepers. That's all we're getting. I wonder if that's an issue with scouting from a country that's not technically in the game scoutable. I wonder if that's why. I mean, these guys' overalls are great. This guy's 2.5 million for Vera. I'm not going to try and pronounce that first name. But Vera, he's going to come into the team, a Zimbabwean. And the second, oh, this guy's 2.1 million. Oh, okay, maybe is, oh, I mean, I'm not going to bring him in because I don't really need him. And then Mashima Zohao, I'm not going to go ahead and bring him in. And now over to France. Did I just see an overall of 69 to 93 for Timothy Meyer? I'm sorry, what? 20 point. This has got to be broken. This is definitely broken. This is Harrison Steele all over again. Maybe the mods are affecting this somewhat. The only mods I have, I can literally show you on the screen. The only, if I can pull up the damn thing. The only mods on here you can see, this is the cheat engine from Arakan 2. I'm not sure if he has it on his GitHub. He said he wasn't going to release it on his GitHub. You can only get it on his Patreon. But as you can see here, it says Youth Academy. The only thing I have on Youth Academy is send scout to any country, which is Zimbabwe. I don't have anything here like this is not ticked off, like a potential range where you can boost the potential. That's not ticked off. I have that completely off. The minimum age is still 16. This is all vanilla. Everything else is vanilla. This is the only thing I mess with when it comes to the Youth Academy this season. Or actually anytime, is sending a scout to any country. Zimbabwe, you have a whole list, a bunch of nations here that you could just send to. Some of them obviously still in the game, like Mexico. You could go to Mexico in the game, base game. But some of these teams like Laos, I don't think you can go to Laos in the actual vanilla game. So you could do that and send them there. So I'm not sure what is happening with this cheat engine. And this, hold on, this is on the screen. I'm not sure what's happening with the cheat engine in this, but I just got a 20.5 million value player. I'm going to sign him, but I'm not going to bring him into the team. I'm going to tell you that I'm not going to bring him into the team at all. But we are going to go ahead and sign him, and I'll come back to him in a second. But now over to the rest of the French nations. Let's go ahead and see what is looking like here. This is more normal where you don't get these great players. You get Rafael Vieira, who is 15. I'm going to bring him in just to see what he's about. Maybe it's a decent thing for the future. And then over to England. Luis Davies, no. Elliot Barnard, no. Roman Murphy, no. England doesn't really give me too much. It gave me one player, which is Henry Skies. 16 overall, 16 age, 72 overall. But Meyer, 77 rated camp, 95 sprint speed, 92 acceleration. I'm sorry, but what? I'm going to put his stats into a calculator on SoFIFA, and then I'm going to see what his best position is, because I wonder if it's not a cam. I wonder if he can go up any higher. This is absolutely insane. Alright, so looking after the stat calculator on FIFA, he is technically a better right mid, but only by 1 overall from a 77 to a 78. I'm going to go ahead and just release him. This was just a cool thing. I just wanted to see what he was about. But, I mean, I'm not going to bring him in. That's absolutely broken. I don't know what's wrong with the mods. I am going to go ahead and restart this whole game real quick, and just to make sure that doesn't really happen again. I don't want a Harrison Steele Part 2 now that I know what is going on. So I guess it's some weird thing with that. Maybe I stopped going to Zimbabwe. Maybe. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. But Zimbabwe did just give me a goalkeeper nonetheless. And I'm not even trying to say that name, but Veda. He might come to the team. What the overall is our goalkeeper at the moment? 67. They're both 67 overall. We do need a new right back. And this guy's kid might be the option there. 72 overall right back. What's his defensive awareness? Is he a true right back? The answer is not really. I've just got to be honest. He's just not a right back at all. This guy is a winger and a half. Or maybe even a right wing back. But we are just going to go ahead and boost that. We are going to go ahead and bring him in. I wonder. Oh, I should have seen that Scott. Oh, I shouldn't see what the other guy's playstyle plus was. We are going to go ahead and instantly promote Henry Sykes into the team. This guy has no playstyle plus, just shocky and intercept based play styles. That is kind of good to see. This guy Martins, he needs to work on his playstyle plus there. I got to get rid of that slide tackling. He's not a center back anymore. And after what seems forever trying to just figure that situation out, we can finally play some football. We have Blackpool in today's episode. I believe this Sheffield Wednesday is the EFL trophy, which honestly I don't want a part in. We'll end up playing Blackpool. We might play Bolton. We might play Doncaster. We might all the way get to the end of December, not end of December, but to the start of December as well in today's episode. If you are enjoying the series, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. And here we go. We are going to go ahead and offer a +1 shooting stat for Hamdan if he can get 3 shots on target. Lavery now. Lavery shot. Goal. Shabala can't save that one. Joseph. Lavery. Shabalala. The shot came off the post. Back into Lavery. Into the back of the net. It might be a hat trick for him. Vietta's becoming on for Martins. Lavery makes it 4, and that is the worst display I've ever seen from my team this season. 4-0 against Blackpool, and I think Lavery had all 4 goals. That's insane. Let's just go ahead and go. I wasn't going to play Bolton, but now I kind of feel like I have to. Same starting 11. Hamdan didn't get any shots on target, and we are going to go ahead and offer a play style plus for this game against Bolton. We're going to go ahead and play style plus Travella for Mr. Varela if he can score a Travella shot from at least far inside. It can be in the 18-yard box. It can't be in the 6-yard box. And it has to be behind the penalty marker from there. So anywhere from behind the penalty marker, a Travella shot from Varela, he will get the Travella, and then I can finally actually say Travella Varela. And it makes sense. Martins into Ricci. Ricci has a break here. Only Rivetta can actually catch up to him. And exactly what he's not going to do. I'm going to sweat it for Cadillac. You've got to be kidding me. Ramos! Thank the Lord. I almost messed that up completely. But Ramos with a beautiful Travella hits the post into the back of the net. And Whitfield had their first lead of today's episode. I nearly messed it up right there. I should have just shot that Ricci. I didn't think Cadillac would take that touch that bad. I was kind of hoping that was Verdella, in all honesty. I was getting Travella with Verdella. Darcis Cogley. The cross comes in. Adebayo gets past guys and gets past Shabala and quickly equalizes this. And then runs into the corner net and is having to face off with the corner of the net. This right here, Sykes, he steps up trying to guard what should have been Steele or even Weston's position, leaving that guy wide open in the back. And it's 1-1. Darcis Cogley to make it 3. It is 3. Back now for Martins. Martins into Ricci. Ricci into Varela. Varela from distance. Varela! That was not a Travella, but Varela with the long range goal. is absolutely insane from the man number 7 there. What a shot this is. This is really, this is like Trivela-esque with a curvature like that. That's insane to get a curve like that without Trivelaing it. This is exactly what's happened. Videla into Cordoba. Cordoba into Porter. Porter trying to lay that off nicely for Videla, who was in behind there. Didn't happen. Now Weston into Cordoba. Cordoba into Vieira. Vieira into Porter, but instead it goes to Amadia Santos, and that's MV game over. Back-to-back losses here. A better performance from the boys this game around. Just couldn't get the final touches. I so badly need a striker because Cadillac is not the option. Videla might be the best midfielder I've ever played with on this game so far. And I've done Arsenal career mode and I've done personal career modes just by myself. Quick sim against Wakambe to 1-1 draw. Ricci draws level in the 82nd minute. Maybe Ricci's a striker. Maybe. Now, I went ahead and just calendar sim past the Sheffield game. We lost 5-0. Which honestly I'm happy about in the cup that we lost 5-0. We did win 1-0 in the game against Doncaster. We are now in the month of November. We have Huddersfield, which I'm going to go ahead and quick sim because I want to play Wigan and Northampton. Or not Wigan, not Northampton. Wigan and Notts County to end today's episode off. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Next scouting report, we are going back over to Zimbabwe to where we have all goalkeepers, unfortunately. 1.4 million for this guy. I don't need another goalkeeper. I really don't. I don't even need this guy because this is the same exact goalkeeper that I literally just bought in. Obviously, the name pool, obviously for nations that are not in the game, they're almost worse, actually are worse than the name pools for the nations that aren't in the game. Now over to France, Leonard Paredes. I'm going to go bring him in just in the hopes that he could be a striker. Same for Maxime Laporte. I need a striker so badly. I just need something in this game. Joseph Collins also comes into the team as well. And then over to Homeland England, we are going to look for just overall players that might be decent. And it's looking like we're not going to... Oh, Nicholas Fox. We're going to go ahead and bring him in. 1.6 million for this guy. We'll go ahead and bring him in. 1.3 million for this guy. We'll go ahead and bring him in. I'm sounding like a broken record. And then this guy has great potential. I mean, he has fantastic potential. His overall is absolutely awful, though. I'm not going to do another Martins with that guy. I'm going to go ahead and go through these guys that we just went ahead and brought into the team here. All these guys we've just brought in. Obviously, Fox being the best. Actually, Malora being the best. So I'm going to go ahead and look at these guys, see if any of them are a striker. This guy right here is a striker instantly off of the rip. Is he an actual striker, though, is a question. Going to be honest, just looking at stats, I'm going to say no. Just going to say no. But something got to be better than Cadillac, surely. You know, despite the season I thought we were having, it's actually not even that bad. We're sitting 9th in the league. We're only 3 points off a playoff spot, which currently is last place with Wrexham. And in fact, we actually play against Wigan Athletic, who are in 27th. So if we win this game, we jump over them, and we could somehow... Actually, no, we couldn't, because our goal difference is horrific. But maybe the goal difference can switch away around, seeing as we now have bought in Maximum Laporte. He will come into the team. Does he have any playstyle plus? No, he has Tiki-Taka, Rapid, and Aerial as his base playstyles. But he's going to come in 55 shooting. This guy has 52 shooting. I mean, this guy, he's just meant to be better. He's going to be better, surely. But this is a team for the team today. Let's go ahead and see. Do we have... Oh, we could bring in somebody. What is this guy's instructions? Does he have... Do we offer... Let's go and offer a +1 shooting. In fact, we're going to do this different. +1 shooting for every single goal or goal assist. No, I'm just going to do every goal because I'm not going to score that many goals. Every goal for Laporte on his debut here. And his debut is coming on at home field. Not Mido. Who's number 21? Is that Cordoba? But it's another corner nonetheless. Third corner in a row. Ramos can't hit that one. Weston on the volley! Weston on the rebound. We'll go ahead and put the ball into the back of the net, and the club captain, third time's the charm on these corners. He takes the lead here against Wigan Athletic. Now, I did take the lead against Bolton, and I lost that game. Asgard gets past Steele, gets past Weston, gets past Shabala, and it's 1-1, and we lose the lead again. And we might be down behind, but Shabalala with the save. Can Sykes clear it? No, Osgard. Free header into the back of the net, and they take the lead right before halftime. Unless I can go over the top for him, Don, I can't. Back into, oh, it's going to fall for Della, and nope, I completely whiffed that last chance up. It's another loss. It's 3 losses in today's episode. We'll play one more game, because why not? But 3 losses is not, actually, no, we won't. That's just terrible. I got it in there. Steele is out for 2 months, so he's out until, what, is that January now? Because I'm in November, yeah. He's out until mid-January, maybe late January, maybe even early January. But he's gone for 2 months. But that is going to be the end of this episode, and what a shambolic episode. We lost against Blackpool 4-0. We lost against Bolton in a much tighter game. We found some insane glitch youth academy player that I kind of wish I kind of brought in just to see his playstyle, see what he had a playstyle plus on, if he even had one. That didn't happen, but obviously we're not going to use him because he was absolutely broken. We did find some good scout reports or scout players. We found a new striker. Hopefully he can grow into that striker role. I'm still looking on for a great striker though. Obviously, only getting players through the youth academy. It's a last scouting report from these 3 nations in tomorrow's episode, and then we'll go ahead and go. I think we'll go straight. If we go to a different nation that's not in game, I think I'm gonna have to choose a specific position in which I might choose striker. In all honesty, but for now, that is the end of today's episode. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.